let's watch the kill video. So we did get okay. We did get the 1440. I think that's as high as it's gonna go. Okay. We had food and rune. Okay, good. We didn't fuck up the easy stuff.
You weren't specific enough.
She dies tonight. She dies tonight.
Got this bitch.
Yeah. Called it.
Who says that? That's Monk Esther.
Wait, hold on. I have a, okay. I'm like blocking myself. I'm blocking myself. Can I? Okay, well, whatever. The Murdoc, man.
All your streams are banned.
Dead asleep. You forgot the pot.
So no kicked on the subs.
Man, you hear blood loss like that thing goes off like my pinky hits a pot.
Pop the shit out of it.
It just happens. Okay, we got our first neck on the Hulk. We're saving. We got our interrupt there when everyone's out of range. We're still stacking puddles. Right? We're at 2 stacks, taking our 3rd stack now. We should be dampening stack number 3.
Back to normal with the spells, right?
This was kind of the plan. I don't know if this actually happened, so we should dampen. There's the dampen. So we have dampen.
But you're not normal.
Alright, we got a nice puddle stack here. Good puddles this kill. Look at that. Shit.
One bad puddle.
Goob fucking it up. Sometimes, like, you can't control it. The boss will, like, cast as the puddle is coming, and she'll just drop it at her feet. We rotate it around here. Right? Goob and I never talked about that movement, but we just picked it up. Just because we worked together for so long. We expelled out of there. We got our interrupt. This Hulk's out. There goes a neck on the Hulk. Neck number 2 on the Hulk. Let's go. That was the plan. That's where we wanted that damage. Murdoc just doesn't care. Waddle. Waddle. Waddling. So I'd normally save a charge of roll in case I get out here, but that orb, as we were transitioning, looked really big. That was bigger than most orbs normally look at that point. So I used a roll charge to get over there to help soak it. Normally I just use 2 getting back there. There I used 3. And so I was stuck to waddle. And I guess I announced that I was waddling.
Any truers?
Doesn't even make sense.
He's speaking in Twitch chat.
I don't understand that either. I still don't get it. Okay, we taunted Riot. We told him we're taunting. Goob is clearing stacks now behind the thing, behind the console. I'm pointing like you guys can see me. So we're using dampen harm here, right? So I'm watching Goob's stacks. And I see that he's LOSing now, right? Dampen harm is 10 seconds. So I'm timing my dampen harm use around Goob stacks, thinking that as soon as this falls off and goes away, he's going to be taking the boss from me. And so I give him like a 2-second leeway. We dampen harm. We come in, leg sweep. We move out. Boss kind of moves weird out of there. The ring sucked. Goob's got the boss, and we just don't get clipped by the beam because we're thick. We don't want to get clipped. So we're just chilling, trying to off heal a bit. People standing back. There's a bunch of LOS shit there, but I got I think a heal or two off there.
Got it.
Turn. So melee does the back to hit. Don't get hit by the beam. We already have our transcend set up. We set up transcend already ahead of pull, right there. LOS. Transcend out. Boss doesn't move.
I have it.
Damage looks a little behind, so we're still pumping here. We send out a neck on her there. Otherwise, a lot of times we're just holding DPS here, but we're still going.
Go now.
A taunt.
Focus on these decrees.
Don't need to LOS there because these stacks are just going to drop off naturally. I'm just able to pump damage. So I'm soaking, so I'm watching myself. I have 30 stacks.
So we have decent expel.
I'm currently talking.
Get fucked here.
Talkception.
Can hear ourselves a bit.
So I'm throwing heals.
We don't even need.
Right, like Jeremy said, with limited HP pools, even shitty Brewmaster heals are more effective, right? If you have 50% HP, my Brewmaster heal is effectively healing you for double, right?
Switch.
Ad comes up,
On ad now.
swap, we throw a neck on the ad, excellent.
Remember interrupts here.
We're nice and comfy here.
Range is
Looking
moving
for
now.
beam now, we don't see it. Here's where Goob gets the ad, we make sure we taunt Myrmidon, and we're fucking off. Try to put the ad in a decent spot.
Res alive.
Be mindful of LOS to the boss.
We don't have the. Oh, we got it. Okay.
And as soon as Goob comes over, I'm taking boss.
I have one.
I don't know if this position would be great or not, but I feel like this may cause the shitty beckon, so I move neck into the ad. I'm expecting to hold the boss for a little longer here, so this is where we fort brew.
Go get your soaks.
There it is. This fort brew will carry me until Goob gets that final spear on this Myrmidon over here. He can't move. He can't relieve me until that spear comes out. The spear timer is still like another 2 seconds. So once the spear goes, he's going to take me, the boss from me. I'm going to fuck off Myrmidon, will die, or will die shortly after it gets on him. And I'm going to pick up Myrmidon number 2, and I'm going to go across the room. So I'm just fort brewing ahead of time. I'm still nice and comfy. I've got a full 5 stack of Expel ready.
Kill this and then yep.
So I fuck off. I get the Myrmidon. I fuck off again. One more fuck off. I have a full Expel ready. I didn't even need it this pull.
Very dark on
I
the
just want to
spear,
get
make sure it gets
the
in.
Myrmidon in position, right? So we want to get here before the spear goes off, so we're moving quickly. We don't want to get refreshed by Goob moving this ad in. We don't want to come out here and get refreshed, otherwise that could fuck Goob.
Pumping.
I didn't really like this position. It could have been, I think, a little bit more here, but this is just where it was, and I feel like there's too much danger of getting refreshed. And spear is coming.
Very dark on the spear, make sure it gets
But
in.
Tree does a great job.
Fair. Good.
Gets in, we're nice and cozy. As soon as debuff falls off, we go to relieve Goob. We don't waddle into the fucking beam.
Alright, let's just try to beat that shot.
So now I'm holding Dampen. This spear is going out. Dampen comes up. And I'm not in any danger here, but just to kind of help smooth. I probably could have dampened sooner there, in hindsight. I could have dampened much sooner there. Let's go back.
Spearheads.
So we could dampen here.
The damage. Okay, killing Myrmidon.
We waited for the last second of that spear. We could have got some more value to that dampen. 5 seconds more value. So I'm just trying to avoid getting an extra tick. As Goob gets the pickup there, we just transition around there. Here I'm picking up the next Myrmidon. I got a neck just to get some initial aggro. I don't want to go out there, right? Because that'll be in line of sight of the boss. I'll get refreshed.
Keep interrupts up.
Get him in position immediately, and now Goob is holding until spear comes out. He knows that,
Keep interrupts.
so he's using whatever he's using to survive there, but this is a period of high stacks for him, right?
Sure.
Spear comes, I fuck off.
Spear can go out.
I relieve Goob at 40 stacks, and I shove Goob nice and comfortable.
Don't kill Myrmidon. Don't kill
Yes,
Myrmidon.
Murdoc.
We need one more spear. 5 seconds till next
PS to
spear.
smooth.
Chill.
We still got health pot and healthstone.
Okay,
Zedman
this
doesn't
spear
really do
needs to
anything
hit.
for us
Lost
now.
the damage. Lost the damage.
We timed that PS pretty well.
Otherwise, pause.
So we're fucking off. We don't want to get refreshed. We did get refreshed, not a big deal. I'm just dropping stacks here. Really for the last time. I'm going to throw a soak out.
Kill it.
So I'm at 60% of my normal HP right now. Nice and comfy. Pick up the ad from, or pick up the bus from Goob. Goob's dropping his stacks finally. And we're into P4.
Second button.
So I'm just kind of watching now out of the corner of my eye for range. The boss is really doing nothing to me. And as soon as I see them start gatewaying, that's in my mind when I want to start moving. I get here, as soon as I get here, Goob takes to the boss. There's a decision here, and I decided to go the safe play. The risky play is you stay out, so I have 14 stacks, which is not a lot, or 11 stacks, excuse me, but I also can't be healed for 30%. We have console about to start going, our first console. But I do have pot, I do have lust. I could stay out here and burn. I could stay out and burn. I can wait. I could wait another 8 seconds. Right? When these timers line up, that's when I need to start dropping stacks. I need to be ready when Goob needs to be ready, right? So when these line up, when this is at 14, I need to line of sight. But right now I could stay out on DPS, but I choose to line of sight just because I chose survivability. So instead of DPSing with pot and lust, I did come back here for safety. I think on rekills I'll be out there DPSing at this point and just drop my stacks about now. So I get some more time up. And I'm just healing myself and anyone else. Once the LOS debuff goes off, I'm fine. I don't have to line of sight this debuff.
I'm not going to get that. I'm boss.
Range move.
On console. Beams are over.
I have boss.
Okay, so we're moving from beam. Apparently we did let Goob get the 5 stacks in this full. I'm sorry, Goob. But I mean, the whole raid's alive. Well, we were. I think he died on purpose, just by the however the fight goes. The bait there looks pretty good. Right?
Beam goes away, back to
Fuck off, beam. Okay, so now we're moving.
My bait was on the wrong side console.
Wait a minute. We had a bait.
We'll have one for Dan.
You're bopping hot.
Oh.
Bopping hot and,
That's, who is that? Rock. This bozo. Alone.
Beam goes away, back to console. Back to console now.
Special snowflake.
My bait was on the wrong side console.
Forever immortalized on the kill video. Yeah, stack correctly, right? Stack correctly. That's all that matters. Stack correctly. Okay, so same thing, right? Goob takes the boss. We could stay out on DPS longer, right? We could stay out on DPS longer. We've got 19 seconds that we need to be clear. We could DPS for another couple seconds here, but why not? We've got dampen up just because why not? Dampen is fading. Same thing. We're healing ourselves, and we're just going to Zed-Med through this, right? The rate is...
Yeah, Healthstone and Flow.
Now you could hear the stress, right? You could hear the stress in the voices. So we're just Zed-Medding here and just doing whatever we can to take the stress off.
So watch beams here. Watch beams.
range, go bait. Watch the beams. Go
So
bait.
we lost a couple there. That hit me. Yeah, that definitely hit me. This is where I probably let Goob get to 5 because that thing hit me. Thanks, Goob, for reminding me there. Let's look at that again. Sorry, Goob. I got beams. I used a Phatic spell, and then I realized that it... thanks. Good call by Goob. Great call by Goob.
Hard on boss right here. I mean, we're going to be short. Try.
Scan about to call the wipe.
20 seconds.
Encouraging the team on. I felt it too. I felt we were going to be short as well. No question. Fort Brew here just to, you know, thinking this is the final stand.
One part. Oh, can you hit that now?
Goob gets a great taunt.
Watch beams. On boss. There it is! You fuckers didn't do that last night? Jesus.
Terrible bait. That was rock. Oh, on the console?
I did want to.
Was there a terrible bait on the console? Oh, okay, there was, yeah.
Take boss when you can.
Right here. I don't know.
Take boss when you can. Helping boss.
So we could have still, I don't know how long until we were going to explode and die, but we could have moved here, right? We still were not, we could have moved from that beam and had some time. I think we had some room over here, right? We still had health pot and healthstone, I think, just in the pocket.
The beam's coming.
One part. Oh, can you bend down?
So we could have kept going this way, right? Over here, we have a ton of room. Ton of room from beams.
Watch beams.
I think dodge one, and then you just go this way. As soon as a second tick goes off, it explodes. Thank you. Wow. Okay.
I blame Goob.
I didn't want to jinx it, but man, I felt that one shot coming, man. I fucking felt that coming.
Come on, Nap. Thank you very much.
First full magic, guys.
Appreciate it.
Well done, team. Well done.
Awesome.
Awesome. Great kill. Okay, so let's upload that now. Once we upload that, then we can do some recruitment stuff.
Yeah.
Shit, it's not giving me a great download option. Maybe it'll like go through tomorrow. Let's do recruitment stuff instead. Oh, guess I can unmute.
Oh.
Hello?
Oh, and he comes
Literally
back.
seconds later.
Wait, what
This
happened?
is what I was saying. Why is Murdoc still muted?
Sorry, I'm an idiot. Sorry. Good call. Yeah.
Did you watch both videos?
Oh, let me watch yours. Okay.
Jeez, this guy.
I'm not muting.
Good. I want to hear your reactions.
Did you?
How
climb
did you not die to that beam, Murdoc? You were inside of it.
It hit me. I expelled through it.
Oh my god, they're fucking broken. It looks like it didn't even do damage to you.
It took like half my life.
Tank life.
I was getting one shot. You're like, oh, whoops.
Do I have to mute you guys to listen to this?
Yes.
Okay, I'm muting you guys again. Okay. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Sorry. Fuck off, Metallica. Okay. Oh.
Here we go.
Goob's excited. Okay, let's compare puddle sizes.
Nice. Drop our first puddle. Stay just out of it. Pop cooldown. Jump in. Jump out. Get just out of it. Get ready for next cooldown. Jump in. Jump out. We're double popping cooldowns here because we don't want to take a lot of damage while the priests are not focusing us. Got one more puddle to drop.
I can't believe how little movement you have to do over here. I kind of feel like I got shafted. I think I really got shafted. Can we get it?
No.
Shitty puddle.
Gonna have one bad puddle.
I like that movement. Like that movement there. We never talked about it. We just started kind of doing it, and I feel like it's like a pole-by-pole decision to loop back around based on where the lightning's coming from, and kind of what the pattern looks like. Our pattern there was pretty small, so less important, but still fun. When you got 250 pulls, you know, you think of ways to do it correctly. I mean, look.
Don't want to stay in very long, but we gotta jump in there. One more drop. And we'll pick up there. Good. Get the blue. Hang out. Solo move, our favorite one.
I hate solo move. I hate solo move. Why? I like when I don't have to move so I can heal.
Murdoc, look at this one over here. It's a good looking puddle, sir.
Thanks, Goob. Thanks, man. Yeah, this is a good. But like, look, the puddles here are sometimes just out of control, out of my control. Depending on her cast order, her cast sequencing, sometimes it just cannot be prevented.
Get our slow move.
Or it can, but then like I'm relying on interrupts by melee that I'm not communicating with about, which are oftentimes missed at this point. It doesn't really matter. But if they don't interrupt while I'm in position or something, or when the energy finishes, it doesn't matter where I was. It'll drop at her feet when the cast finishes. Okay, so hold on. Let's make sure Goob gets out on time. Make sure he didn't fuck me on stacks here. Okay, so good.
Should be one more jolt. Boom, Murdoc.
Okay.
Stand out. Heal myself over the couple of vivifies. Because why not? Vivify is a wonderful thing. Careful of me dropping stacks.
This is a time where things can go sideways very easily. Some ads get in, or some people get clipped by these dispels happening. This is definitely a dangerous part of the fight. The first kind of dangerous part, I think. But everything there looks fine. So I'm coming out. I'll let Goob know. Goob fucks off. Yeah, why not? I did the same thing after this one. So I don't want the boss to move so Goob doesn't get refreshed there. He didn't. She didn't. Goob communicates. We got her on spot. And this was a pull where we didn't really need to do a whole damage, so we're still just pumping. Okay, what does he get here?
There we go. Nice work.
So this is definitely another dangerous part of the fight, right? You've got all this going on with the existing arcane debuffs.
Zenmed here.
That's it. Yep. It's a great use of Zenmed. That's a whoops. Well, I mean, you got half value. But I mean, when else are you really planning on using it? I think that's a good use. I've thought to use it at times in that situation, but I just don't have it up because I use it in phase 1. But I did get a second use. So we're just waiting for this taunt.
Range is moving now. Boss to the other side of the console fast.
Ooh.
Before it finishes its cast.
Goob had to do all these tight movements. I didn't really have any of these.
Get away.
Oof.
Hard on Serena now. Hard on Serena.
So a little pass there.
Pumping on Ooh, careful. All right.
Okay, so next hurdle there we got over. This is another time where the fight can go sideways. So clearly Goob's got Fort Brew up here. This is the time where we're holding Myrmidon for the extended period of time, waiting for that spear before we move. So that's a terrific Fort Brew. Timing was perfect. Perfect. It ended right as I went to relieve him. I think that's excellent. So another pass there.
My boss.
So explosions going off. Goob had just enough time. The timing is what, a second and a half. You're a little slow there. You know, we're not fucked, but we just couldn't do that.
Hit everybody, kill them all. Keep them around so. Murdoc's got Murdoc.
You could have done a transcend there.
Murdoc's got Beckon. Good. Blessing boss.
Your buff's off. Transcend. Boom.
On Venom now? On Venom.
Called it.
So we got a reposition.
You might have had it on CD.
So that Beckon does not hit everybody, kill them all. Keep them around so. Murdoc's got Round the spear, Murdoc.
So same thing we're holding now for spear. So Goob's got dampened still.
Haven't had to use spear to go out.
He's about to say that, yeah.
Keep, really well. Don't kill him every night. Don't kill him.
So I call that PS just a smooth here. But I'm not really in any major damage right there. I mean, it's scary, but the PS is nice. That's another time this could go sideways here real easy, right? This is all having damage where it needs to be at the appropriate time. So timing your Azshara damage versus timing your ad damage, right? This is really the last time Goob's tanking with these heavy stacks. The arcane stacks in phase 4 are really just nothing. So he's getting hurt there. He still had the dampen. But he's good, yeah.
Up.
Let's watch the 5 stacks. What a good pop. I'm going, Goob. I'm going. So Goob gets the DPS through lust. So we have to hide. We chose to hide.
So we're not in the barrier, so we pop.
In hindsight, this would be a better position if you're looking to parse. But parses don't matter until the boss dies.
On boss. On pretzel. Teams are over. I have that. Running over here. So we can. We'll have one for Dan. We're popping hot. Drop stacks. Popping hot and coming out. This beam goes away. Back to console.
My favorite console.
So right about here, it starts really going to shit here in a second.
I have boss.
So everything is still very smooth, right? Very smooth. The only death was Dan, right? Planned. Or by design, right? By the strat, how the strat dictates.
Yeah, Hellstone and Flow.
This is when I'm Zen medding. Goob's up putting some CDs. Getting low on brews. Woo, Goob. Oh, Jesus. Goob got a sack. Nice. Good sack there. This is where I give Goob the 5 stacks. Fuck. Okay, so let's look at that one more time.
Take boss when you can.
Sorry, Goob. Sorry.
Smart on boss right now. Dude, we're gonna be short. Try.
Yeah, keep pumping. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Keep pumping at this point. That's a great call. Look at that. And look how close we were, right?
Take boss.
How close we were on the kill. What Scan said, by the time the second beam goes out there, the second red beam, we wipe. Right? The second red beam was just starting to go. So we were less than a second, right?
Boss when you can.
So Goob goes over here to line of sight, right? To drop stacks. He sees the beam. Or maybe he sees all these people just had died. Right? The raid, you could see his frames.
Take boss when you can. Shit.
We're starting to lose people. Goob makes a decision to stay out, right? He's got stacks. He's not going to reset stacks again. He's just going to stay. Goob makes a conscious choice to stay out in DPS instead of line of sight there, right? His first thought was line of sight. He changed his mind. That was a conscious decision.
Beam's coming.
Umpire. Oh, can you hit that now?
Have boss.
He takes it with all these stacks. Yes, Warp, we're up, ready for it. There's beam number 1. Here comes wipe. That's an excellent decision. Nice job, Goob.